And welcome back. So I did a lot of inventory management and sold the majority of our junk. And I'm pretty sure I am placing this weapon rune sigil feeding into this exquisite shield breaker. The other candidate was this magnificent basher, but I came to the conclusion, which might be incorrect, but we'll see, or we won't actually, because we won't have a point of comparison, but we are crafting a power rune. So I think this one is better off with boosted damage, and this one can use a bit of this fatigue recovery in order for us to be able to use a round swing. So we need to, or we would like to use a round swing with the Crusader. Makes a great round swinger because of the huge melee defense and battle heart. And we also have crippling strikes and executioner. And we also get battle flow. So we'll see how often we'll be able to do that with this feeding rune. There. Okay. Now let's quickly see about the recruits here. Still looking for those food perks on someone who isn't useless. Okay, so this gal gets 3-star melee skill, is a flatulent. Also gets a range skill and initiative, which aren't as useful. I think this is just a dismiss at this point. We have an oath taker here. So if we find a really good oath taker or swordmaster or whatever, I guess we'll replace someone. Well, we do have one free spot as well. Okay. Pretty good. Comes with 2-star melee skill, 2-star melee defense. Strong. Gluttonous, so we'll get fat, which is fine. Range defense is whatever. Let's see. So yeah, comes with Berserk, comes with Vengeance, comes with Killing Frenzy, comes with Battle Flow. That is good. Gets Colossus, gets Resilient, so could be either Battle Forge or Nimble. You'll probably take this guy. What about the Smith? 3-star melee defense, but we don't really have the room for just okay people. We are only recruiting absolute gods or nearly gods at this point. With that said, if he comes with all the right perks, we might consider this. Okay, so no underdog. Initiative stars are completely wasted. Dismissed. Okay. Oath taker with 3-star range defense. Gets heightened reflexes. Does get dodge. So could actually be an initiative oath taker. Does not get mind over body, which is a bit of a shame. 2 stars resolve and brave. Okay, so I think we'll probably take this guy, but we'll leave her here. She's good, yes, but not quite as good. Okay. Welcome aboard, Genold. Okay. Okay, these knight's robes actually. These are insane. What the? for nimble builds. Come on, what? Wow. Anyway, comes with 65 melee skill, 12 melee defense. Yeah. If only we could find one of these with mind over body though. That would be... because they seem to come with perfect focus. And if we could combine that with mind over body, then oh dear, we could get into so much silly nonsense. So much silliness. Okay. So Randall, you will now go into the reserves. And yeah, this thing, Leif, that might actually be better than this for you. 30 armor per 1 weight. This is 19.3. Spiked Coif. Also got that. Plus 3 melee defense. Kinda interesting. Anyway, let's give Leif something. We should give him something because he now has fatigue to spare. Or we could just let him go as is. We'll eventually find famed armor layers for him that we'll be able to play around with. We could give him this, I guess, but... Not sure about that. Anyway, let's go with this for now. This is 8.3. This is 9.3. We could do this instead. Okay, that's pretty good. Perfect nimble values there. Don't have anything for the chainmail layer, but it's fine. So now this is free. Guess Nicholas could use... Well, actually he does already have that. Who else is nimble? On the front, that is Crusader is, but this is still a good armor. Landina will be nimble quite soon. We just give it to Landina already. Okay. At least I'm pretty sure we'll be nimble. Over 100 hit points anyway. Already have resilient. So Janold here. Take this medium armor. And can use that helmet. And you can keep this chaperone. And this can go to... Well, actually, let's let you keep it. It's fine. And that actually as well. I sold all my reach weaponry. So I could do... a bit of a switch here. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. give Landina here. I guess you can use this Bardish. Let's do something like this. So he doesn't have Steel Brow just yet. So we need to be a bit careful with him. In case of a crossbow bolt to the face. And now, what we will do is go buy more tools, I think. And after that, we shall try to find some fights or something that grants us loot. Maybe bust some camps. Then come back here and sell all that sweet loot. Okay, so we could do this. Don't really feel like it. Okay, so at this point I am considering if we find someone really good, we might let Acure go. Maybe. Or even Raymonda, maybe. Maybe. Raymonda has been doing good work against brigands especially. But in some fights she will not be able to contribute at all basically. And against orcs can't do much against heavy armor with crossbows. Unless you get like absolutely godly crossbow and all the right damage perks, and she doesn't get the damage perks. So even though she's very good against certain opponents, we might let her go. She's also completed the training course. I don't know. And Acure might be worse, but we'll see. Kinda disappointed in his performance, though he will get better. Range skill will improve. Resolve and fatigue will improve. With the right perk combination, this character actually could get ungodly amounts of initiative. Gets alert, does not get dodge, so whatever. Just trying to see if any of these can roll with the food perks, or if I'm imagining that that's possible. Okay, so not a great swordmaster here. We'll be skipping, especially when our roster is full. And yeah, we want to buy tools. And food. Oh, we can buy even more. All right. So the problem with taking out these camps is that one of them is most likely given the ambush trade route situation for Königsheim. At this point we could probably take these Necrosavants here, and that would actually count for this as well. Necrosavants are very, very scary though. Also, yeah, we were gonna buy some gems. Let's go do that. Quickly check what's here. We won't be hunting lindworms. There's a caravan. Grafenheide. Okay, we might actually take that. Even though we kind of want to go buy those gems. Still checking to see if anyone can actually roll food perks. Who doesn't come with them guaranteed. And if we were playing like completely optimally, we would probably take this 2 skull, even 1 skull follow the tracks quests, because the loot would be so valuable to sell at Königsheim. But let's go to Wessenschacht, see if we can buy some gems at a reasonable price. So caravan, there's a return item, there's a rebuilding. Gems. Okay. Good enough. Good enough. Okay, so what's been destroyed? Wooden watchtower. That's not much money. Might ignore that. There are orcs here. Might be able to do those, well, might be able to kill those orcs. And where is this caravan? Finsterstadt. I think we'll take that. Get some good training in. Kind of weird combination here. 3-star melee defense, 3-star range skill. Just skip. Okay. Let's try this caravan. We might run into something we can't handle though. But if that happens, then it's fine. Okay, don't need to repair. Also, we have Janold here. Let's train him. Now we can actually hunt. I think we bought the... Yeah, we bought this kitchen tent a long time ago. A long time ago. And now we have the cooking stuff as well, so we can hunt. Customize the priorities. Not sure if it's worth it picking these. Expert hunters are required for loot items. I don't know if it's worth picking one of these options at the moment. see what this reads. Hunting points per hour. Forageable. Roots and berries. Huntable. Requires hunt tier 2. Requires... Oh, we need a background. Like that. Okay. Not sure I understand that correctly. Whatever. Let's just leave it at default for now. And let's have... one person is fine, I guess. This is 71 hours. 60. Okay. Let's see if we are going to be able to get to our destination or not. Nothing so far. Don't think these guys will attack. They might though. That would actually be good for us if they did. While setting for a camp, Avon the Smith takes you aside, the staunch, muscle-bound man looking unusually concerned. Sir, this equipment of ours is in really bad shape. It's a disgrace to be seen fighting in this. It's high time we bring it back to working condition. The brute of a man rolls up his sleeves and swings around his hammer, seemingly eager to spend a whole night working his anvil. Okay, so I don't actually think our inventory has anything we'd like repaired at this point, and I'm pretty sure as well this is going to lead to either bad mood or exhaustion or something like that, so I need you fighting fit, sleep instead. I'd like to see what's here. Our patrol radius has not reached that far. It is brigands though, since these guys came from there. Okay, these guys probably will attack us, but we'll see. Apparently not. They're afraid. Okay, so we see a champion Master Archer, Mr. One Shot here. They won't be attacking us. There's only 9 of them. Oh. They decided to attack us after all. Okay. They were just choosing their targets first. I think they took out some peasants or something. Alright. Cackling Grimald. Okay. Well, you won't be cackling for long. Okay, this bandit veteran technically didn't forget his headwear. However, he's only wearing like a scarf or something. So maybe that's a fashion statement or instead of actual protection. So we could do the round swing here. It's only against 2 targets though. So we'll see if that's something we want to do. So round swing has minus 10% chance to hit as well. Does less damage. I don't think it's worth it with only 2 targets. Let's go for that one. Goodbye. They really don't like helmets, huh? This guy brings a helmet. But these guys are wearing these scarves. Come on. Like, they have this huge body armor, but wearing only a scarf. Weird. Let's actually rotate Margareta here. Okay, Landina, go for the dog. There we go. And yeah, I have this tower shield now for Gunhild. Even without shield mastery, it's a good shield. Has 96 durability, 25 melee defense. Extremely fatiguing though. Let's go ahead and intercept these guys. Okay, 56 on this one. Go for it. Wrong target. Okay. So yeah, against heavier armor, Raymonda's effectiveness is quite low. Which is why we might let her go at some point. Well, that's part of the reason. It's just these melee damage dealers are far more effective at dealing damage, and you don't need to babysit them as much as you would as a ranged character. And we're able to find Swordmasters, Hedge Knights, Oath Takers, etc. And they actually also come cheaper because they liked Crusader, so yeah. That might mean that Raymonda will get fired at some point. Okay, Nicholas is probably good enough to take this spot. Don't need to worry too much. Magnachar actually has more use because he's also the Paymaster and also because he has killing frenzy. So even though he has lower range skill, lower fatigue and lower resolve, and also he has rotation, so he's more use in combat than Raymonda here. Then again, Raymonda does have the lockout, which is very useful for us. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, and never mind, I can do all of it. I was gonna just rotate, but I pressed the wrong button there. But it was fine. Missed the bonk. So Yanold is only level 2. Need to be careful with him. Let's actually not even use him until he's at least level 3 with Steelbrow. We can handle this just fine without his contribution. get that Berserk, but let's not move because they will get next to us and we can use the Berserk to use the Split Man again. Okay. Let's see if we can hit this veteran. Was hoping for a headshot. Raymonda desperately trying to convince me to keep her. But yeah, when compared to someone like Nicholas, I would definitely take 2 Nicholases over 2 Raymondas. Bonk. 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 Yeah, these veterans are very hard to hit when they get shields, shield walling. And when you only have 86 melee skill. As a Battleforged guy, you really don't want to be hit by these armor damaging weapons, so this shield comes in handy. Has 110 melee defense with Confident. Okay, Acure only has 31% on this guy. Well, let's wait. Let's wait with that. Let's rotate him there. Move Eilika there. Can actually go for a flank with Landina on someone. It's fine. Good job, Torolf. Picked the wrong caravan, didn't you, guys? Yeah, I bet you're regretting it now. Okay, so we will get quite a bit of experience from this. We will also get some nice loot to sell. And also I think the caravan quest or mission XP is going to be higher thanks to this fight. Pretty sure it works like that. Nice moves there. Hello. Kai, what the hell? Oh my god, man. What the what are you doing? He's trying to confuse us. Oh dear. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So apparently Cackling Grimold has made it over here, so we need to stop him from escaping if possible. Can we move from here though? Let's see. We can. No mercy to the wicked. Okay. Fight's almost done. Just this guy left. Okay. Got this nice armor here. Couple of nice armors actually. Let's break camp. And we have also crafted this large square of bolts. Go ahead and have that. Janold has leveled. Can now have Steel Brow. Randall has also leveled. He can now be peaceable. We'll still put these melee skill rolls in here, cause whatever. Even with the minus 20 from peaceable. Okay, now we have a lot more stuff to repair. Should probably salvage something as well. Okay, we have 3 people scouting. Okay. That should be fine for that. Maybe we should have a guy actually assigned to the repairing tent though. So something like that. Okay. We continue. And we gain 487 experience, have completed the caravan quest. Let's wait for this to finish before we break camp. Actually, we could wait for this. Sure, I guess. No. You find a kid wearing a rather opulent chain around his neck. It's so heavy his head is bent forward, but that minor struggle doesn't wipe the mile-wide grin off his face. Nicholas pushes the kid down and takes the necklace. Where did you get this? The kid cries out, trying to grab his treasure back, but he's about 3 feet and a good jump too short. Hey, that's mine! Give it back! Another kid comes over, flashing a ring so large it's pinching 2 fingers at once. Alright, that's enough. The company fans out and eventually find a dead merchant in some tall grass beside a tree line. His face is purpled and jagged with broken bones. It appears he has been stoned to death. A group of about 40 or 50 youngsters appear from the tree line, each juggling a stone in hand. Their leader, a little runt with red hair and sleeves of tattoos, asks what you want. You tell him that you'll be taking the merchant's goods. The leader laughs. Oi, is that so? I'll give you 10 seconds to rethink that choice. Oi, that I will, mister. You got something to say, Landina? Landina steps forward and heaves a weapon to the fore, waving it at all the kids. Ah, so you want to be little bandits or heroes or some such shit. Well, that's good, that's fine. But I'll be watching to see who throws the first stone. He or she who does so will find out what happens when I get angry. And then, after the rest of you have watched, I'll kill the lot of you, and I'll follow your little footprints all the way home, find your kin, and smash their fucking heads in. The Hedge Knight pauses to glare about. So, which of you shall throw the first stone? The tyke in charge of this miniature army raises his hand and speaks. Let him go. We've better things to do than quarrel with these travelers. Hey, that's a wise move. With pride swallowing smarts like that, the red-haired headed bugger might someday lead a company to great fortunes. But this day is yours. You take the merchant's goods and make your leave. Okay, so maybe not the most virtuous choices made there, but we do gain a signet ring. Little pricks. Okay, so yeah, let's wait for this. Actually, let's enter the town before night falls, though. Okay, Gunhild has completed, and Akyur has completed. Akyur trying to make a case for himself by gaining iron lungs. So, yeah, that does help. So, gains a perk point as well. Let's level Landina here first, though. It's doing fine with resolve. I think it will be nimble, yeah. The only issue with that is we need to do some inventory management once again. Get her some nimble armor. Gunhild has completed with Swift, which is like whatever. Unsure of what perk to give her. Let's do channeled. I guess we'll take this resolve even though we don't have mind over body. And let's take actually back to basics here. Also boosts our training speed. So Akyur, you want more damage. How do you get more damage? Clarity is one way. You could also take Bloodbath actually. Helps using perfect focus. It's probably the best option. Could maybe get something out of adaptive. Probably not worthwhile though. Assured Conquest could be okay. Would help his ranged skill. Let's just get Bloodbath for him. Gunhild. Level 11. Will be slower to level. Slightly. Because this brain damage is minus 25% experience gain. But then again does have student. So that kind of negates the brain damage almost. But yeah, Landina, you will be nimble, I think. So let's try to find you some nimble armor. That's not like the best nimble armor ever, but it's okay. So this Mel patch needs a new home now. This kettle salad is an upgrade probably for someone. What Yenold here? Yeah. Vision -3. Let's keep that vision as it stands for now. So this chain attachment can go to Magnachar, I guess. Already have a kettle salad on Thorolf. Okay, Gunhild. Then again, this is vision -2. This is vision -1. We want to be able to throw these nets around. Okay, let's give it to Margareta here. This male patch can go actually for Yanold. Spiked Coif is far worse. I think at least. Also, let's give him this lamellar. Or will we give it to her? Let's do it like that, I think. And we'll see if we go Battleforge or Nimble with him. Kinda depends on his HP rolls as well. We have this here. That's from Magnachar. Okay, so Gunhild's perk. What would be a good perk for her? We could take Indomitable. The problem with that is that she doesn't have Rebound. That's from the Fit perk group. Not sure what we need to equip in order for Adaptive to give us that. Fatigue costs are lowered by 16%. That seems a bit low. She has 132 resolve. Yeah, why does Leif have 25% at 107? And Gunhild has 16% at 132. What is going on? What the hell? Is brain damage like messing with it somehow? That would be weird. Extremely weird. It's not the worst bug I've ever seen, but that does make me less inclined to take Indomitable. Maybe it's dedication that's somehow messing with it. Very weird stuff. Let's see if we unequip this Nacho trophy. Yeah, now it's 31. What the? That is extremely weird. Weird. 23, 21, 23, 25, 23, 25. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Weird bug. Peculiar bug. So what perk to give her? Guess we could take the Indomitable. Even without rebound and without recover. Can use it like maybe even 4 times in a row. Not going to do the math. But it could save us in fights with enemies that like to throw you around or that can hit you reliably despite huge melee defense. Sure, let's take Indom. Costs 17 fatigue. Okay, so we might actually be able to boost her resolve so high that Indom actually becomes 15 fatigue to use. Or actually we can take recuperation. We can take recuperation for guaranteed 17 fatigue recovery per turn, and Indom costs 17 to use. Very nice. Okay. Just need to try to remember we get that recuperation. And we can even fill her inventory with these tower shields if we so desire. For 99 melee defense without confident. If only she also had underdog. Okay, disappearing and terrified villagers here. Nothing at the Fletcher. So we have another caravan, we have a courier. I think we might take the other caravan straight away. So this is to Königsheim. Yeah, let's do that. Sure. Or let's try to do it. We might fail. Okay, so who completed? It was 2 people. Akir completed and who? Who was it? Gunhild. Okay. Don't need to repair. Salvaging is fine. We are no longer crafting anything. Can we craft anything? We can make 1 more fur padding. Could make an iron will potion. Could make beer. Okay, fine. Let's make beer. So something like this is fine. Save, just in case. We could have also gone looking for that one-shot guy, but it's quite likely he's already dead. Or just somewhere very far away where we won't be able to find him. Sea dire wolves. They might want to attack us, but these guys might be their first target or something, I don't know. They're unable to get to us. If we want to stop here, we can. I guess we could. Crafted the power rune. Let's see how good it is. Also, yeah, we should get the enchanting tent. That might actually boost the power of these runes as well as make it faster to craft it. I'm not sure exactly. And also, since we can now craft beer instead of, or rather we can craft beer from grains, we should buy grains and keep doing that. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this into this magnificent basher and make an even more magnificent basher. So 66 to 96 goes to 69 to 108 for some serious bonking. Serious bonkage. Okay. Let's see. Still trying to see if monks or nuns or apprentices or whatever can roll with the food perks. These are expensive grains. We might still buy them and make beer. I think it's worth. We do like beer. Okay, craft some more beer. Don't need 2 people there. Don't need that anymore. Guess I could hunt instead of scout with so many people, but also, yeah, we can. Actually, yes, we can. We bought some uncut gems. So now, what do we want to craft here? Let's make a couple of these. And this would be good for our perfect focus characters. So let's make a couple of those. Yeah, sure. And we continue. And as I said before, I think camping during caravan quests is way too easy. So they should somehow nerf it. Give it like a 50% penalty or something. Only my opinion, of course. While walking about the shops of Asian Shakt, you feel a tug at your sleeve. You turn to find a child there with his face smeared black with 2 bright white eyes staring out. He asks if you know anything about swords. Yes, we do. You gesture toward the one you got sheathed at your side. He claps his hands. Great, I work for a blacksmith yonder, but he's always fetching iron ingots. He told me to keep watch of this special sword he was making, but it fell and broke. Fell on its own and broke on its own. Will you help me put it back together? Okay, someone help the kid out. Okay, so this is another one of these events where the Legends crew should... I think this event goes well if you have an apprentice, but it should also go well if you have a blacksmith. And blacksmiths are added by the Legends mod. So this event should have been a success, but wasn't. Nicholas sighs after you ask that he go help the kid with his duties. I wouldn't ask Nicholas though. He lazily steps over to the blacksmith's anvil, which is shaped like a molar as it rests on thin iron stilts. The blacksmith's goods are hanging from ad hoc walls manufactured out of old iron fences. The spokes curved outward to help catch the metalworks. The kid claps his hands. Now don't touch anything, nothing else, just help me with this. Nicholas turns round with confusion and mid-sentence knocks the anvil's leg out. It starts to crumple sideways and the kid rushes to catch it, if only to stem the tide of trouble which has beset his day. The insane weight pastes him flat against the cobblestones, his limbs briefly stretched up like a cricket smooshed beneath a thumb. You see this all from a distance and whistle for the mercenary to head back before there's trouble. He makes his escape just as a few passers-by start to take notice. He shrugs. We didn't do nothing, right, sir? You nod. Well, it's the thought that counts, not the result. But Nicholas does get disgruntled. Oh well, can't win them all. Let's stop here briefly. Magnachar has completed. Gains Fearless, actually very helpful for him. Because that helps with mind over body. Okay, so we want more damage, I think. Could take Battleforged. Doesn't seem necessary. Though I might regret that at some point. Could take actually this favored enemy brigand. Just to unlock the brigand mission that Legends added. That's a good source of valuable equipment. It's a very difficult mission. It also increases the spawn rate of brigand champions. I think we might take that. Could take a double strike or something. Let's take favorite enemy brigand. Okay. So, annoyingly, we can't actually see this. It's probably because of the UI scaling that we can't. Whatever. Elsa has leveled. Not the best level up ever. And I don't take these +1s usually, so let's take this resolve. Get underdog. Okay. So we have this fur padding now. Let's give it to Janold. This mail patch can go to Elsa. And Magnachar may have this leather neck guard. Or Landina actually. Yeah, Landina can have that. Actually, let's do this. Let's give Elsa this leather neck guard and Landina may have this mail patch. Actually, no, you're nimble. What am I thinking? I thought I remember that she's actually Battleforged. She's not. So never mind. Okay. So here, buy more tools. It's kind of expensive, but let's go ahead and do it anyway. Can buy ammunition. Can buy some cheap food. Guess we will. Okay, let's craft some more beer. Only one though. We can make wine. Okay, let's make beer and wine. We could make heavy war dog armor, but we don't... Actually, we do have a dog. Whatever, let's do that. Let's make 2 of them. It's fine. Yeah, we have more people complete, didn't we? My memory is starting to fail me, so I need to check who actually completed. That's why we mark it down. Peddler, yeah. Okay. We move on. Oh, Acure. Okay, Acure gets to be a drunk then. You find Acure nursing a rather large tankard next to a fire. In fact, it's not a tankard at all, but a wooden bucket filled with ale. Well, we have been crafting some beer, so maybe I am to blame as the captain. A few more modest mugs are littered about his feet. He tips back, gulping from the bucket's lip. When he sees you, he tries to dress up, sloughing the foam off his face and attempting a smile that quickly sloops into a drunken frown. Hey there, Captain. Didn't mean for you to see me like this. You set yourself down by the man and ask how he is doing. Being drunk. Nodding, you reach for the bucket, and the man gives it up, though his hands are shaped as if to still be holding it. You set the bucket down and ask again how he is doing. He finally drops his hands into his lap. Like shit, that's how I'm feeling. First, Maynard went down. That was a long time ago, by the way. Then Garibaldi. I know there's been at least 5 or 6 others. Yeah, a long time ago. Just forget about them. It was for a good cause. Just dead men. Come and gone. I got memories of them talking and memories of them screaming, and I can't have one without the other. But I'm alright now, cause right now I can't even think straight. If I can't unlearn a memory, I'll just go ahead and drown it. The ale does me well. With a sigh, you hand the bucket back to the man. Eyes lost in the fire, his mind lost in the past, he says nothing else. Okay, so he's now drunk. This is actually... Well, some people think it's a good trait. Let's see. Oh, it was you. But it's not. Not for a thrower, at least. So this might actually make me decide to fire Acure. It is plus 10% damage and plus 5 resolve, but it is minus 10 range skill, and he doesn't really have that much ranged skill to give away. This can be whipped out. However, we don't have happy powder. We might need happy powder in order to whip this out of him and not have him leave anyway. And there is a very annoying event associated with Drunkard. They can actually lose items in your inventory. And it might be a famed item. It might be the shield, which I am only using as an example. It's not a very good shield, but still, if we have like a very good famed weapon in our inventory, he might just lose that forever. So yeah, I am actually considering firing him straight away. We can just get someone who's actually good at melee instead. Yeah, I was a bit disappointed with his performance anyway. Does have mind over body and iron lungs and perfect focus as a thrower. But still, I don't know. Okay, so he's completed the training course. He's okay, but he is not the god that I thought he might be. He was weak. He was a weak man. He became a drunkard. Now, we do not want the weak to fight with us because they will be a liability. They will likely perish when they are needed the most. We want reliable people, reliable men and women who can actually face the undead and laugh and smash them to little tiny skeletal bits. And Akir here, Akir has shown his weakness. He has become a drunkard over men that have died over 100 days ago. So we will pay you 1000 gold to piss off. Go get drunk somewhere else. Goodbye. Okay. And now we have a roster spots for someone who's actually going to be able to help us in our quest to smite all the undead in these lands. Okay, we saw this, but we don't know what's in it. Akir had a good run, yes, but he was not up to our standards. Okay, gain some more XP and crowns. Avon the Smith has completed the training course and gained quick, which does not help at all. We also craft one armor rune. Okay, gain some levels. Okay, so did the dog actually die? Who has the dog? You have the dog. Okay, so you may have heavy war dog armor. There we go. And we have this thing. So the good thing about this is this can actually be removed. So you can give it to someone. Then you want to give it to someone else, just remove it from this slot. Like so. So someone who uses perfect focus should have that. If we craft like a really high roll one of these, we might even be able to make Neivar be able to use perfect focus somewhat reliably. But I think for now, let's actually see, does any of these guys get perfect focus? Avon does, but he doesn't get other stamina cost reduction perks. Does get this, but I don't think it will work on him. It might though. It's probably not enough anyway. Okay, so Margareta could eventually use it, maybe. Doesn't have it yet. Let's give it to Raymonda here. We also have a nacho necklace. Let's give that to Magnachar. Or will we? Whatever, it's fine. Gains resolve. Londinas has reached level 8. Kind of a bad roll. Let's take resolve. And for her, this point, let's take Berserk. Even the Smith, having completed training, gains a perk. Okay, so we took Pathfinder earlier. Let's actually hold off on that perk selection. Level others first. Okay, so Janold here already has 100 hit points, which means he'd make a good nimble character. Could also make a good battle-forged character. Whichever we choose, I think we like resilient to go along with it. So let's take that. Now at 110 hit points. Okay. Elsa gets to Battleforged. Already has pretty good Battleforged armor. Randall the Cook gets a little bit closer to Quartermaster here. Gets to be a Colossus, I guess. Oswulf still hanging out. Hasn't built us the cart upgrade. We might eventually start to use him in combat just as a rotation bot. Maybe. Okay, so Avon the Smith. Let's hold off on that decision. Okay, now you are well supplied with ambush trade routes. Okay, we could do a caravan quest once again straight away. So if we wanted to, we could take Lidelde the Brave, who we left here earlier. I mean, she would be good. Would she be good enough though? I think we can do better. She is good, yes, but we can do better. Let's see what our selling prices are now that we are well supplied here. Still very good. Let's go ahead and sell. Do want to keep some of these armors in our inventory in case we want to use them. Don't need all of them though. This can go. Don't need so many of these shields. Sell 2 of them. And I think that might be it. Could do this return item. Okay. But whatever I do, that will be next time. Thanks for watching and see you then.